Hello everyone and welcome to this another episode of Mobile Legends Hero Tutorial Tips and Tricks. In this episode, we will be covering one of the best assassins in the game that can manipulate his shadows, which is Hayabusa. What makes Hayabusa a powerful hero in the game is his powerful burst damage, which can execute enemies with one successful combo. What you're about to learn in this episode are comprehensive and concise guide about the skills and abilities of Hayabusa, powerful burst combos of Hayabusa that can execute your enemies, item builds and emblems, and lastly, tips on how to use Hayabusa properly. I encourage you, my friend, to finish this video till the end because I guarantee you that right after watching this video, your Hayabusa gameplay will never be the same. So without further ado, let the tutorial begin. Through his passive skill, Hayabusa inflicts one shadow stack every time he deals a damage to enemies using his skills. Each stack increases Hayabusa's skill damage by 5%. Hayabusa can inflict a maximum of 4 stacks to enemies, which gives Hayabusa a total of 20% additional damage to enemy coming from his skills. Take note that your basic attack cannot inflict a shadow stack. And also, the bonus damage from the shadow stack does not apply to his basic attack. The stacks will be removed after several seconds if no skill damage was dealt to the enemy. The passive skill doesn't work on minions and jungle monsters. With skill 1, Hayabusa throws 3 shurikens in front, dealing physical damage to enemies. Hayabusa then immediately retrieves the shurikens back after a short period, which deals another physical damage to enemies along the way. Meanwhile, slowing the enemies by 35% for 2 seconds. Using the skill 1 will spend 30 of Hayabusa's energy. If an enemy was hit by the skill, Hayabusa restores 10 energy for each hit, maxed at 2 hits. Therefore, you need to hit the enemy every time you use your skill 1 so that you will not run out of energy. Each shuriken hit applies 1 stack of his passive skill. Take note that Hayabusa's skill 1 gains 3% spell bump for each skill level up. Therefore, the skill 1 can have a total of 18% spell bump at the max level. With skill 2, Hayabusa moves in a designated direction and releases 4 shadows in 4 different locations. Hayabusa can then teleport immediately to the shadow's location. Take note that every time you teleport to your shadow, the cooldown of your skill 1 is reduced by 1 second. If a shadow hits an enemy hero, the shadow will merge with the hero, dealing physical damage and slows the target by 40% for 2 seconds. Meanwhile, inflicting 1 stack of his passive skill. After which, Hayabusa will then have the capability to instantly teleport to the targeted hero affected by the shadow and deals another physical damage. Meanwhile, inflicting another 1 stack of his passive skill. Take note that Hayabusa will stop immediately if you bump an enemy hero with your skill 2. This skill is very useful in escaping enemy ganks and setting up a successful combo, which will be shown to you in the combo section. With this ultimate skill, Hayabusa turns into a shadow, dashes around, and deals a single target attack to enemies in an area for several times depending on the skill level. Each hit also inflicts 1 stack of his passive skill. Take note that Hayabusa hits the enemies around randomly. Therefore, the more enemies around the area, the lower the damage you can inflict to your main target. And also, the ultimate skill cannot be cancelled once it is activated. For that reason, this skill is very risky if your skill 2 is in cooldown. This skill will make you very predictable, therefore you need to use this skill wisely. Again, the number of hits coming from your ultimate skill will depend on the skill level. The level 1 gives you 5 hits, level 2 gives you 7 hits, and level 3 gives you a total of 9 hits. And also, The damage coming from your ultimate skill is enhanced if your target has a total of 4 stacks from your passive skill. And by the way, level up your skills in this sequence. Now that you're already knowledgeable about the skills and abilities of Hayabusa, let us now dive into his powerful combos. This combo is best used in clearing minion wave and on killing jungle creeps. If you have noticed, I didn't use the back shadow in reducing the cooldown of my skill 1 so that I still have the opportunity to escape if an enemy will try to gank me while clearing the minions. This combo is used to quickly eliminate your target. This is also useful in doing tower dive kills. Through this, I have 3 exit points to use after successfully initiating the combo. With this combo, you have a high survivability rate even if you fail to kill your target. So this is how to initiate the combo. First is, use your second skill towards your target. Then use your skill 1 and teleport immediately towards your target. Use a basic attack. And then finally, use your ultimate skill for the burst damage. You may then aim your second skill to a shadow in advance for your exit. This combo is used to fake your initial attack and will force your enemy to use their control skills or their blink skills. So this is how to initiate the combo. First is, use your second skill towards your target. Then use your skill 1 and teleport to the shadow behind you. Teleport back towards your target just before the shuriken reaches you. Use a basic attack, then use your skill 1 again. And then finally, use your ultimate skill for the burst damage. You may then aim your exit while the ultimate skill is ongoing. Please take note that this combo is slightly risky because you will only have 2 exit points which is near to your target. Therefore, never use this combo when doing tower dives or if you are outnumbered. If you are learning and you like this video, please give us your support by giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more Mobile Legends hero tutorial tips and tricks. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you will never miss our valuable upcoming Mobile Legends guides. So these are the item build that I can recommend for Hayabusa. Since Hayabusa is quite reliant on his ultimate skill, I will recommend the magic shoes in order to decrease the cooldown of his ultimate skill. After the shoes, you may then build the Blade of Heptasis for additional burst damage. Then build the Endless Battle to further increase his damage output coming from his basic attack during the combo. Then build the Blade of Despair for additional damage. And finally, you can choose from either one of these defensive items. Now here are my suggested emblem. I recommend the Assassin emblem with Killing Spree to increase your survivability. You may also use the Assassin emblem with High and Dry since Hayabusa is also good in solo ganking. Either of the two emblems works well with me basing on my personal experience. Now for the spell, I always prefer Hayabusa as a jungler hero, therefore I highly recommend that you use the Retribution spell. Now here are my tips on how to use Hayabusa properly. This is how to do a jungle to bottom rotation. Now the main purpose of the rotation is to help your teammates dominate their lane, especially at the early phase of the game. You can only help your teammates by getting level 4 as fast as you can. Through this, you can immediately reach level 4 before hitting the 2-minute mark. Once you reach level 4, then a kill during this phase is almost always a guarantee. And this is how to do a jungle to top rotation. Killing an enemy will then lead us to the second tip, which is to get an objective. There are different objectives that will help you with your victory in the game. You can steal a jungle creep right after killing an enemy. You can push a lane, or you can immediately kill the turtle. By the way, you can kill the turtle this way to avoid a direct vision from your enemy in this area. And through this way, you can easily reset the turtle if an enemy is trying to steal the turtle kill. Now always remember that your objectives will always vary depending on different situations. The next tip is avoid using your ultimate skill when you cannot exit as much as possible. Make sure that your second skill is available when using the ultimate skill. Always remember that your ultimate skill cannot be cancelled once it is activated. Hayabusa is one of the heroes that quickly depletes energy. For this reason, it is better that you get the purple buff as much as possible. And lastly, never use your Retribution in jungle monsters if the turtle is available. Always remember that Retribution is greatly used in securing a turtle kill. Now that you're already knowledgeable about the basics of Hayabusa, I am now inviting you to watch the next video for a full Hayabusa gameplay. In that video, I will be sharing to you the implementations of what you've just learned in this video, about my decision making, and also including the mistakes that I made during that game. We all know that Hayabusa is one of the most powerful and agile hero in the game because of his ability to manipulate his shadows. Although he is one of the most powerful hero, you might still be experiencing a lot of frustrations because he is indeed one of the most difficult hero to use, especially in ranked matches. But no matter how difficult to use him, just be persistent, keep on practicing Hayabusa, and eventually, great results will just follow like a shadow. If you agree, give this video a thumbs up. By the way, I am inviting you to our skin giveaways. Here are the mechanics in order for you to join. First is subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and then comment what you liked about this video. So watch out for our next upload, my friend, because I might announce to you who are the lucky winners. So that's it in this video, my friend. I hope you liked this video and I hope you learned a lot from this episode. Again, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't miss our valuable upcoming Mobile Legends hero tutorial tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching this video, my friend, and always remember that you are amazing. This is 1UP Gaming and see you on our next video.